Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the corporate world one filing at a time. Today, we're diving into Saks Parent Golf Inc. and their latest Form 8K. Get ready for a round of corporate golf where it seems they are trying to change their name to Newton, which seems to be a long way to go from Saks and Parent. This report is dated February 26, 2025, and it's all about the results of a special meeting of stockholders, meaning the owners of the company got together and voted on some pretty important stuff. Let's see what they decided. First up, Proposal 1, which had to do with some warrants. Warrants are like options, giving the holder the right to buy stock at a certain price. This proposal was about approving the issuance of these warrants and the stock that would come from them. It sounds like this was needed to comply with agreements the company had with Aegis Capital Corp., their underwriter, and also with the rules of the Nasdaq stock market, where the company's stock is listed. The official name for this was the warrant proposal, and basically, this means getting the thumbs up on the financial agreements the company made. Next, Proposal 2 was about the company's equity incentive plan. This is a plan that lets the company give stock options and other stock-based awards to employees and other important people. This proposal asked the owners to approve increasing the number of shares available to be issued under this plan. This likely means they want to have more tools to attract and keep talent, or perhaps to make more deals by offering equity in the company. Proposal 3 is interesting. They wanted to change the company's name to Newton Golf Company, Inc. The name change proposal, as they call it. Why Newton? That's not explained here, but it's a big shift from Saks Parent Golf, which sounds like a partnership of two people. Maybe they're trying to rebrand and move in a new direction. Proposal 4, the reverse split proposal, asked for approval to do something called a reverse stock split. This is where a company reduces the number of its outstanding shares, but each share becomes worth more. For example, a 1-for-10 reverse split means every 10 shares you own become 1 share, but that 1 share is now worth 10 times as much. Companies do this to increase their stock price, often because they need to meet minimum price requirements to stay listed on an exchange like Nasdaq. Finally, Proposal 5 was the adjournment proposal, which asked the owners to allow them to delay the meeting if they needed more votes for any of the other proposals. This is a pretty standard thing to have in case they didn't get enough people voting. So, what were the results? Let's go through the votes. For the warrant proposal, there were 2,567,202 votes for, 146,905 against, and 26,831 abstaining. However, there were also 1,727,654 broker non-votes. This means brokers who hold shares for clients didn't get instructions on how to vote those shares. This is very common in these kind of meetings. It passed, but the lack of votes is noteworthy. For the equity plan proposal, there were 2,215,694 votes for, 507,088 against, and 18,156 abstaining, with the same number of broker non-votes. This one also passed, but with more opposition than the warrant proposal. Some owners were apparently not thrilled about giving out more stock. The name change proposal was a big win. 4,367,647 votes for, only 98,960 against, and 1,985 abstaining. No broker non-votes this time, so it looks like Saks Parent Golf is officially becoming Newton Golf Company, Inc. The reverse split proposal also passed, but with less enthusiasm. 3,676,925 votes for, 784,155 against, and 7,510 abstaining. This shows a significant number of owners were not happy about the reverse split. Finally, the adjournment proposal passed with 3,814,139 votes for, 642,126 against, and 12,325 abstaining. They had the option of delaying the meeting, but based on the vote results, they didn't need it. So what does all of this mean? Well, Saks Parent Golf is rebranding as Newton Golf, which could signal a new strategy or target market. The reverse stock split indicates they're likely trying to boost their stock price to stay compliant with Nasdaq listing requirements. The approval of the warrant proposal basically means the stockholders voted in favor of accepting whatever financial arrangement the executives designed. But what are the risks and opportunities here? On the risk side, reverse stock splits can sometimes be seen as a sign of trouble. They can also scare away investors who don't like the idea of having fewer shares. Also, the value might not change at all. Newton Golf might become a worse or better company, and the reverse stock split is simply a change in the number of shares. On the other hand, a successful rebranding and a higher stock price could attract new investors and give the company more financial flexibility. The equity plan proposal suggests that the company is confident in its future and wants to reward its team. Overall, Saks Parent Golf, soon to be Newton Golf, is making some big moves. Whether these moves will pay off is anyone's guess, but it's definitely something to keep an eye on. The passing of the proposals indicates that shareholders mostly align with management's vision, but the resistance to the reverse split is a sign that they are not entirely happy with the company's recent performance. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, please hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe for more corporate decoder deep dives. What do you think of their new name? Let me know in the comments.